You ready, Mike?
Yep.
Oh, what are we gonna call the case study? The horse. What are we talking about, Baz? We're doing the X-rays and then talking. So, are the X-rays and the horse feet the same?
The same horse. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all the same horse.
And what was wrong with the horse?
It's a really stiff mover.
Okay.
And then the last one, you got the last. What have you got listed on there?
I got the visit to the
Nutramax. The case study.
and then talking terminology.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to talk about talking terminology first?
After the case study, there's a reason for it.
Okay. So I want to...
Because I can kind of follow up on that case, because the horse's shoulders were really locked up, and that's the reason we're going to that with the terminology. We've probably used that before at some point early on.
Okay.
But I don't think that matters that much.
Equine trapezius muscle.
Right.
Okay. You good to go?
Yep.
You excited?
Yes. Yes, I'm excited.
How excited are you, Mike?
I'm very excited. Very, very excited.
Let's take that music loop out of there. That's still in there? Come on. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Tired of screwing around. Here we go.
Yep.
And now for something special. The unit is self-contained with its own saddler, farrier, wheelwright and so on. It's a rigorous training dished out who know all there is to know about horses, and it brings results. We take you behind the scenes now to show just some.
Welcome back to Equine Dynamics with Mike Stine, the award-winning #1 podcast to create sound of horses from the ground up. Mike Stine is a registered journeyman farrier with an APF 1 accreditation. On this week's show, we're going to talk about Mike's visit to the Nutramax laboratories, also a case study of a horse named Marty, so get on your YouTube channel right now for some photos and x-rays, and also talking terminology. We're going to talk about the equine trapezius muscle, which is easy for me to say and you to listen to. All this and much, much more will be discussed here on Equine Dynamics with Mike Stine. And over to my far hand side is Mike Stine. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You look good, Mike.
Thank you.
You look good. You got your brand new shirt on, or a shirt I've never seen before.
No, you may not have. This is a leftover from board of directors and IPF.
All right, so
the board of director shirts.
So it comes out of the rag bag into the.
Well, it never was in the rag bag, but I need a couple decent shirts to wear every now and then. They said since I had been a board member on the international deal, I can still wear them when and make an appearance.
Well, you look good. You look good. You look happy. You look well. You look fit. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And we got a big show to get into. Mike, what have you been up to here lately?
Sorting through stuff, doing a couple of consults, and catching up with a bunch of old friends and figuring out where life is going. You know what I mean? But no, doing good. Remember Ryan that had apprenticed with me several years ago.
I was going to say, this is a farrier that you had working with you.
Young farrier.
And
yep.
he was doing like a full-time nurse, like an ER nurse.
He was a nurse, yes.
He was a nurse.
Was and still is at this point.
And then he wanted to kind of shift
gears,
and was working with you, and then I guess couldn't balance, but it deemed too much work for him to do 2 full-time careers.
Well, yeah,
because being a nurse for one thing is a full-time.
Right.
I mean, it's not a 40-hour a week. It's not a call-in sick. I hate Mondays.
I think he was working like 412s and then trying to work with me some.
Yeah, exactly. So by the end of the 412s, that's 48 hours because I can do math that way. And then he goes into working with you, and you don't put any short-term days in, Mike. You do just as long, if not longer, days.
Well, by the time you're on the road and everything, sometimes there's longer because you leave the driveway, travel, you work, you load up, you travel back. You're still involved in work on some level,
right? Whether it's working against traffic and all that. So what's he doing now? What's the update on him?
He is now going to work, apparently, a new thing coming up for him, Windstar Farms a bit.
Okay.
He has been communicating back and forth with another farrier that's got a contract over there, and it's going to be trimming brood mares. They got over 400 brood mares there.
Wow.
This is a big deal breeding operation. They do breeding, they do training, and apparently from the looks of things, looking up notes on them, they do some rehab work.
So
they've produced some really nice running horses out there.
So if you're a farrier trying to get into business, is starting at broodmare as far as easiest to hardest? Is it the easiest way to break into it to start a career, or is it the hardest? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being easy, 10 being the hardest. If you're going to break into the field, is doing the broodmares.
It's a lot of work in a hurry. Okay. And but no, I don't know. I mean, I spent some time working broodmares that I was working 160 broodmares, and every other week I spent 2 days there trimming feet, and long days trimming feet. But the thing with young farriers and broodmares, and I always tell some of these people trimming, so go work on a broodmare farm. You've got, especially as thoroughbreds, that's what I was working. You got feet that are under a lot of stress. You got feet that are unstable. You got feet that are splayed out all over the place, and every time you turn around, somebody's got a new idea. Well, this is the perfect trim. You don't want to make any of them lame or anything, but it's like somebody says, "Oh, leave in the bars on every horse you touch. Oh, cut out the bars on every horse you touch. Oh, do this, do that." But you'll see some of the feet will react differently, and when you're working on that many mares and they're coming back around and seeing them again, you'll start seeing patterns real fast and start learning what feet like what. Basically, and it's a great learning experience, and you can make it as that probably made as far as the way I prep a foot, between school and everything else. I think I did that for like 9 years, and every other week the plan was to trim 40 horses.
So I would think being starting out as a farrier, I think doing a broodmare farm would be a great trial by fire type deal.
Oh, it is definitely trial by fire.
Because look at it this way, Mike. I mean, let's say I started out as a farrier and I got 5 horses. Now I'm going to trim those 5 horses every 6 weeks.
Right.
So in between, trimming those 5 horses every 6 weeks, they've got time to grow, they got time to change, so you're not seeing a whole lot of variations. When you have 400 brood mares on a farm, by the time you start on Monday and you end on Friday, you're back at the beginning of the line again almost.
Right.
And you're just keep going and going and going. But I mean, you're going to see more variations in.
Well, 400 brood mares, I mean, basically if one man was doing it by himself, you could go over there every week and put in your full week right there trimming horses' feet, and more than you want, and still not keep up with them.
Well, do you know if he's still doing the nursing job or anything?
Yes,
like that?
He's an emergency room nurse now, and he is working fewer days a week. He's got three set days a week, and then the rest of the time he can work on his farrier career.
Well, he's young and he's able to do it.
Got a lot of energy. So
we wish him the best of luck out there. All right, guys, we got a lot to get into.
Still kind of wonder why he'd want to go from nursing to being a farrier.
Get them outdoors a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
And then maybe the customers don't complain as much, that you're working on. A horse doesn't complain as much.
They do. They just do it different ways.
Maybe he's tired of the old way and wants something new to yell at him. All right, guys, we got a big show to get into, lots to talk about. If you're not over on YouTube right now, jump on over there because we have a lot of pictures, a lot of x-rays, and a lot of other things are going on during the show today. So stick around. You're listening to Equine Dynamics with Mike Stine. He'll be right back. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Nutramax Farm? Nutramax Lab?
We talked about Nutramax, yeah.
Okay. Make sure I got the right screen up. That one? Nope. That one? Nope. That one? This one? Nope. Got it wrong again. There it is. That's the one we want.
Right.
Okay. All right. Wave to the cameras because we're cutting off the live feed. See you later. Cutting off the live feed.